Hello, YouTubers, and welcome back to another gaming chat for the Walking Dead survivors here on the Hot Patriot Education Network YouTube channel. I am, as always, your host, AR the Hot Patriot. Not going to do any face reveal today for this episode just because I'm tired. I don't feel well. It's getting too hot anyway. So, did want to go over a couple things though. Um, we first and foremost, obviously, as the title suggests for today. This morning, the final comm for Season 5 opened. We ended up taking it. It was over 2,000 attacks, and we were able to have 100-something people take it in roughly 12 minutes. So, yeah, pretty psyched about that one. Getting in almost 30 attacks for every one of my accounts. And took quite a few good rewards, actually. Only my third account got under top 40. The first two got top 40 rewards. So good stuff there. Gonna go ahead and grab a couple screen grabs and we'll talk about overall stuff here. So basically for the 21 to 40 rewards for this was the following here, which is it was 8 million of veggies, water, wood, and meat, 5 million bullets, 1,500 rubies, and then 3 days worth of speed ups. And then the other one was, I believe it was 1,000 rubies and 2 days in speed ups for 41 to 100 then. So, and it was pretty much everything else was about the same, give or take. Pretty good stuff overall. Very pleased with how I was able to take that then. And then what was even better actually was right after that, the new dogs that they put in the world events. I had one of those pop up in my thing, and I still had a bunch of extra stamina left over. So ended up popping that one and ended up getting 3 of the new dogs from that, as well as a sheep for the prizes for I think it was an epic one if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, pretty happy that happened. Obviously, I ended up mixing those dogs up with some other ones though, and of course the first two there, the boxer and whatever that first one is, like a mastiff or whatever, both got sucked up into, I think it was the German shepherds or whatever there, or no, sorry, that was a German shepherd there. It was the huskies that they basically became then after the fact, and then I think the German shepherd actually did get like a level 5 or whatever so far right now. So hopefully I'm gonna have one of those as a level 7 or 8 some point down the line or something if that'd be the case. But anyway, only time will tell if that actually stays like it will be, or if it'll go something else then. Besides that, though, for my other second and third accounts today, I was actually able to pull something off that I didn't get a chance to do before this, which was finally got my first wins for level 27, defeating of walkers there. And then I actually got, when I was screwing around earlier, ended up getting something even better than that, which was I ended up getting my first win in my main account for level 28 walkers. So that was awesome. That being said, all the rubies that I got basically went and were used for a bingo today that did not actually pan out for me. I ended up wasting 3,000 rubies for extra cards for the bingo, and yeah, nothing more was gotten out of those, which sucks ass, but it is what it is. I am happy that I finally got 28 rewards, though, is what it is, because I can finally go to 28 tiles and stuff and actually have some decent stuff there, is what it is, for resource increases and stuff. So anyway, pretty happy about all that, actually. And then overall, pretty much just a good day, is what it is. You know, gaming wise. And then we have a couple weeks left right now in the season right now. People that are the current leadership of the coalition / war pact are basically doing surveys now, asking people about like, oh, what could be better done next season, what could be better done, currently, et cetera, et cetera. And it's like I gave them some suggestions and stuff. I straight up said, I was like, yeah, you got to realize that like most of us aren't pay to win people, we're free to plays. We may not have the financial resources to get there and just put out money or whatever on the fly. And then I straight up told him as well on that one. I was like, yeah, some of the stuff was good. We could do better, I think, when it comes to like comms and participation and things like that, as it would be then, and so forth and so on. So, still looking forward to getting to T10 at some point here. I just don't know when it's going to be right now. I still got a bunch of flasks together in the accounts and whatnot and get all that done now. I think, if I'm not mistaken, my main account is currently like 7, or it's going into 7 for the health one right now. So it'll be like 3 more after this, I believe is what it is. So that'll be about another couple weeks worth of technologies there they gotta do for that. And then it'll be obviously the ones after that'll be a whole thing, and that'll be another 1,500-1,600, something like that, for those flasks needed for those ones. If I'm not mistaken, maybe a little bit more than that, maybe closer to 2,000 or something. And then the big problem is going to be getting to that 5,000 mark for the ultimate one, because I'm not so worried about getting 275, 300 here is what it is, because I can get those in a few days is what it is. What I'm worried about is like, okay, how long is it going to take me to gather that 5,000 flasks? And it really pisses me off, because I guess we did end up winning that Lines We Crossed yesterday. And had I known it was going on what was going on and not, whatever, I would have been there doing stuff in it. But I didn't realize it was going on. So I think I forget if I was either taking a nap yesterday afternoon, or if it was, I was just doing random stuff then or whatever. Because I could have easily been on there helping people out and getting a bunch of free shit then for the flasks increase, and all my stuff for all my extra keys and the things I need to do the anvils for my legendary equipments and stuff eventually. So yeah, very irritating in general. But overall, we'll still end up taking second this season, because obviously we're going to have to go up this comm before the end of the season then to the other region that's going to take first no matter what. And yeah, it'll be interesting though to see what happens there. As I've been telling some people, though, I started telling clan leadership and stuff like that in the last 6 hours or so. I was like, yeah, we need to start thinking about like the in between 5 and 6 right now, and maybe taking some of these other comms that are still in the season or in our actual home region in the in between times, because it's kind of stupid to just have them sitting there unoccupied by anybody, and not even first occupations for that matter. We can get first occupation rewards and stuff, especially when you don't have direct access to them, where you could have potentially, depending on which the Lines We Cross events that we're doing and how many people would have to be protecting whatever. Then if you got people that are like super strong protecting other ones or whatever, it's like people like myself that aren't really like super strong, but we're like mid strength or whatever, we could easily be protecting the level 1s, level 2s and stuff like that. When you don't have a direct line to them, it's really a pain in the ass to try to use the elite relocations and stuff to get towards them, or having to spend 3 to 5 minutes to put a formation out towards them or whatever it is, and then have it lose and then come back, and there's another 3 to 5 minutes to go back there again. And yeah, it's not worth it to do that when you could easily just have it be right there and just do exchanging like stuff or whatever, or even taking people's stuff out or whatever then, and being able to deal with things correctly. So I don't know. We'll see if anything happens of it. I don't know if it will or not. Only time will tell. Like I said, though, it'll be interesting to see what happens here at the end of the season, though. We'll be taking another survivor camp here in the next few hours right before reset. About 5 minutes or so before reset, we'll be doing that. And then, of course, Whisperer starts here at reset. So I'm probably not even going to do none of that at all and just say fuck it. I don't know if I'm going to burn out my stamina either on this camp, because of the fact that it's going to take so many attacks to get it done. And I don't know how many people are actually going to be there for it. I know there's been a handful right now that have already positioned themselves right around it, so I'm guessing they'll be there for it. But the problem is, when you only have like 10 or 12 people or whatever trying to do that shit, and yet meanwhile you have 20, 25 people that could be easily helping your ass. And that's the thing, right? Like, you don't always have to have like everybody and their brother use like everything up and end up using like bread on top of that to get it done. You could easily, spread those attacks out into like a couple more people, and even having like someone go in there and doing like half their stamina worth of attacks or something like that, then it allows for other people to only do like half a stamina for attacks or whatever. Then and you still have enough to basically beat the thing overall instead of having like one person come in there and be like, "Oh, I'll just send out my formation, all my forms one time, and spend 10 stamina per formation is what it is." And then be like, "Oh, I did some help on that at the very end, but I didn't do enough to actually help you guys legitimately where you didn't have to spend bread and shit." So, and that's what's been pissing me off the last couple of days is I've had to do that several times now, and I don't have any bread left now because of these assholes. So, anyway. And then, of course, instead of doing the smart thing, which is doing the actual prison, we can get bread reserves and stuff. It's like, oh no, let's go fucking retarded and do the stupid ass hospital to get a fucking key or something like that instead, where half of us need fucking actual long range missions any given day, not fucking keys. So, and meanwhile, the ones we're doing anyway only provided like 2 keys as it was. So yeah, it's a real pain in the dick, honestly. That being said, I'm actually really low in my main account when it comes to the overall scraps and stuff now. I got like under 10,000, I think is what it is. So I need to stop using those to level up my, dude. It's not my carriage. It would be my vintage truck. That's what it is. Yeah, I need to stop doing that stuff and just let it naturally be able to gather some stuff over the next month or two is what it is, and just do it from there then. So, anyway, it is what it is though. But, yeah, it'll be fun to see what happens at the end of the season here, see how many scraps and everything I can bring together and whatnot, and universal fragments and everything else like that, because right now I got a couple dudes basically sitting just waiting for them. Princess is about halfway there right now to getting up to mid 90s. Got Lydia that needs updated. Got a Alpha that needs updated to 100 then. And it'll be interesting to see what happens there then. I think my plan right now, honestly, with the way that Lydia, Alpha, and Princess are, I think probably Princess will be priority for sure. I know Alpha is going to be prioritized as well on that one. Like I think it's basically going to be Alpha prioritized to 100 no matter what, and then it'll be Princess prioritized after that, just because she is in the second formation and not as good as she could be right now. Whereas both Laura and Marissa are 100 right now, and she's only like 90 something ish. So I'm going to prioritize her up to at least the next level anyway. And then from that, whatever's left over after Alpha and Princess, we're going to throw that to Lydia, I think. And if nothing else, we'll have another knife event or something in between that time period. We can get some more stuff there is what it is. I'm actually really pissed at myself too now that I realize that I pissed away that couple K of rubies today on the bingo that did nothing for me at the long run, because in a couple of days we actually have Thriving Forces coming back again. Obviously that used to be Clan Legends, which, like I said, my only issue with the difference between the two of those things is I really wish that they would bring back different things from Clan Legends. That being said, like the actual I wish with Thriving Forces it would actually have like a list of stuff there where you could actually like choose your own things and set them up for yourself or whatever. If that be the case, then where like some were like no matter what, like hardlined in there or whatever for various quest lines or whatever. But then it has like like 2 or 3 or something at the very bottom or whatever. Or if you want to like switch them out for the day or something, you could, and it costs nothing. And even in that same vein of things, instead of actually paying like rubies or whatever, then for like resets after the fact, just allowing me to have like the ability to like reset whatever then. So yeah. Or even like free resets of like certain things depending on where we're at and whatnot. So either way, it is what it is, man. And yeah, we'll see what happens here come next season and stuff, because this season should be good. We got enough Negan fragments coming to us to actually do some stuff, and then it'll be Next season is when we'll have the ability to have a fifth formation then. Starting to get all my stuff done right now to hopefully get most of that done currently, where we would have the ability to have that fifth formation opened at least before the next season starts here. I don't think we are going to, though, in most cases. I think it'll still be a square 3 or a square 4. Something's going to need upped here and there to be able to open that fifth formation then. And eventually we'll just work on the squares then, depending here and there, and keep doing other stuff is what it is then. And hopefully eventually with my main account, I should be able to get it up to elite level 10 at some point here in the next couple of months is what it'll be. So as soon as that gets there, I think it'll open another builder for me. And so we'll be able to have another builder on that one, so that'll be good. So we'll basically go from 5 to 6 builders then, which I think we have exactly 6 builders is what it is. So we'll just have our last builder come in there then for that dude and be able to have our time expand a little bit more then from where it is right now at like 5 or 6 hours worth of immediate downgrading and things like that. So anyway, it is what it is though. And like I said, we'll work on some stuff here and there. Actually, I'm going to go jump on the game right now. And I think we're doing a radio event currently for the survival challenge. So I'm going to see what's going on with that right now and check on that. And go from there and see if we can get anything good. If we get anything good out of these couple grabs, I'm actually going to go ahead and just screen grab it. And then we'll finish off today's episode with that. And I'll just show you guys what I got then. So I don't know if we will or not. Or if it'll just be like random stuff again. So anyway. Now, we've got our walkers outside the wall right now. So we're going to get 18 more flasks right there based on that. Immediately. Let's see. Yeah, it's a radio. Okay, so let's see here. 2, 1. Nice. Just got 10 princesses on my main account there. So that takes her up to 50 of 90 right now, and she will be 92 whenever she levels up then. So, cool. Good to go on that one. Man. It's all messed up right now. Alright. Going to my other accounts here. Getting all their stuff done. Okay, let's see here. Nope, just got 10 Laura fragments in the second account. Alright, let's see where she stands at right now. Okay, so she is now a 94 with 10 extra frags on it then. So, yeah, maybe we'll make her 96 at some point, who knows. I think priority right now in this account would be getting Rosita up to 92. Same thing with Holly. And then eventually the others and stuff, so I don't know. Although it might be worth it to get Princess / Lord up to like 96, 94 with a level 100 Mercer currently, since they are in that second formation is what it is there. I don't know, man. It all depends on where the frags come at right now. So we'll figure it out from there. I think mostly it's just going to be depending on fragmentation, everything else like that, where we can get from where and how many we end up with at the end of the day. And yeah, just basically going from there is what it is then. So Okay, let's see here. So I want to go. I end up going for Magnum, my third account, and I end up getting a universal fragment there, so that's cool. Let me see here now. How many more do I have? Bunch of comments. So 2, 4. It's 10. 10 could do that if I want to. I think maybe I will. So go to long range stuff for beta. It'll be Billy. And 10 Lydia fragments off of that. And then we'll simply set up the other thing for next go around so we can have that be a guaranteed get later on. Now, let's see where my Lydia stands right now. Lydia now stands at 60 fragments as a 4-1. So she'll definitely get leveled out at some point here. Go and put this universal fragment onto Laura. That's now a 47 of 90. So both of those will be leveled at the end of the season, I think is what it'll be. And then we'll just go from there is what it'll be. So, but yeah, they're unfortunately my second and third accounts are slightly more weak than my main one is, but only because of just time and not having as many grabs and stuff like that as what it is over the last X amount of months is what it'll be then. Which makes sense, obviously, because the one is like a month or two, or actually, I think it's like 3 months now. I'm thinking about it. The difference between the time I started it and the time I started my original account, and then the other one's like a month and a half or something. So, yeah, makes sense that we wouldn't have all that then. Trying to check see if I have enough actual stuff in here to do this or not. I don't know if I do or not. Let's see here. So, let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 2 million. So I got 10. I got 11 left right now. I think maybe I will do that actually because I know I have enough rubies and stuff like that. I can just buy some shit tomorrow here in the next few hours. What it is. So I think I might just go after another set of long ranges for Beta and Company. And as I say that, I get Beta as the 10th and final thing. That's funny. Not surprising, unfortunately, but it is what it is, man. Happens. All right, let's see what my beta fragmentation is up to now. And 20 of 90 is a 4-1. Yeah, we need 60 more for Alpha, 58 for Lydia, and then 40 for Princess. So that'd be 150 something. So I think I might be able to get all 3 of those chicks up actually to their given time period then. Maybe not. I think it should be able to get done though. So check to make sure I got all the stuff in that one then. Okay, I got enough in that one to get it done too then. So again, we'll go after Beta and Company. Five, 6, 7, 8. Nice, got a Laura. 9, 10, got Lydia fragments. All right, so that was sweet then. So I got Laura fragments in the previous one, and then I just got the Laura on this one. So that just went from 10 to 60 for Laura. So I only need 30 more fragments for that when it levels up. And then I need 50 for Rosita then. So that'd be 80 of the 150-ish I'll be getting this season. And then it'll be another 60 towards somebody else, if that'll be the case then. Probably Princess would be my guess right now, honestly. Maybe Holly, actually, you know, I'm thinking about it, because she'd be pretty close to being 92 then, if that'd be the case. And the only ones that would be underneath that would be Beta and Lydia then. Because Alpha in this account is 92 right now. So, but either way, let's see where my commemoration lies for this account currently at the end of the season here. Now, 83rd right now. So if I can maintain top 100 in this, I will get 30 fragments there for individual rewards. Our coalition, which is right now second, not so sure we'll be that after the thing. We might still be in third. We'll either get 23 or 30 extra fragments there, depending. And then, yeah, so that'd be like at least 50 something there. And then for the overall rankings, we will end up getting another 90. So 120, like 143-ish, give or take there, to 150, something like that. And then if you include the merit as well for season merit, that would be another, we're in top 200 right now, so another 26 there, so that'd be like 160-ish, I think is what it is, give or take. So yeah, someplace in there is what we'll end up with. Hopefully it'll be good though. Fingers crossed we can make good and actually have a better overall amount of dudes being done when it's all said and done. So anyway, but other than that, that's where we're at for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like I said, we got about 3 weeks, give or take, until the end of the season right now. I think it is it might be actually 3 weeks from today, now I'm thinking about it, is when our season actually ends here. So yeah, should be fun, man, these last 21 days. And starting, I think it's going to be tomorrow or Friday. Or, yeah, tomorrow is Friday. So I'm at tonight, obviously, with the thing. Probably sometime like middle of the night or into Friday morning there. It'll be me trying to do stuff to get a bunch more merit up to like 50 million then. Because I definitely want to take as high as possible there. I assume I'll still be in top 200 is what it is, but like at least I'll be closer to the 100 is what it is then, versus, you know, having to deal with shit and stuff like that. So it is what it is, man. But anyway, other than that, that's where we're at for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see y'all in the next one. And tomorrow we'll be doing Freedom Friday. Obviously, it'll be a 4th anniversary special about the Dayton Massacre that happened 4 years ago. So if you want to be here for that, be here for that. If you don't want to be here for that, it's whatever. I don't really care. We'll be talking a lot about 2A rights, a lot about Ohio rights, a lot about gun rights in general, a lot about the scumbaggery of this state and its fucking piece of shit politician, Democrat specifically. And then obviously next Tuesday, we'll be doing our Tuesday stream for issue 1. Hopefully it passes then. And then probably do a stream on Wednesday of next week as well if issue 1 doesn't pass. You know, or if it does pass, depending here and there. We'll talk about it either way and what we're going to be doing going forward. Next Thursday will be Buckshot Thursday, and then next Friday will be Freedom Friday. It will be the 4th anniversary of my federal swatting. So we'll discuss everything that happened there leading up to that, and then everything that's happened since then, and so forth and so on, and why the feds can go fuck themselves right now. So that's pretty much it for the day. Like I said, hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I'll see you all on the next one. Later.